on, man.
What up, YouTube? I am the co-host this evening for No Balls, No Glory. Apologies for the late start. We do have a partial crew in here tonight. We'll go ahead and start with our introductions. Myra, go ahead and introduce yourself. Myra, you still with us?
You still there?
Can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Man, I'm the one and only Track Life Coach Myron, the on-time person of the crew, the lone Panthers fan of the crew.
Yeah.
The man who beat somebody by 2.5 points in fantasy football this week.
Oh boy, I knew that was coming. Hold that. Stay in the car before we get there. Coach Corey, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Coach Corey, man. Reach one, teach one. Hey, it's Tuesday night. We had the late night drive-in.
With no pop.
No glory. From the loot to the 10, we back at it again. I'm glad to be here with my friends, man. Let's have fun as long as we can, people.
That's what's up. We gonna make this lickety split because of the late start. First lady, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. It's CC, the first lady. How's everybody doing? I'm not too salty about that 2.5 point loss, but it is what it is.
You should be. That was. I kind of watched that one unfold because I had mine wrapped up, so I kind of feel for you. That was tough.
That was all me. That was all me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't played Godwin. I was like, I think that guy was sitting on the bed.
That was not my intention.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have played him either.
I got caught up in my morning. The crazy weekend. I've been meaning to change.
Okay, all right. We got somebody with an echo. Let's see. We got people. Video, audio. All right, Myra. You connected on your phone, right, Myra?
Yep, I'm on my phone.
Hey, we got an echo. That's crazy.
It might be game because he on the call-in line because of his bad connection.
Oh, okay. Yeah, really bad.
Is it me? Is it me?
Let me see.
Mic check.
Yeah, we can hear you. All right. Now I hear an echo now, so I think we're okay. All right, so it's going to be an abbreviated show this night. People's Champ is preoccupied. He got some family stuff to take care of. We all understand that. We are aware that the baseball playoffs are scheduled to begin this Friday. The season hasn't quite concluded yet. I believe there's 2 more regular season games remaining. That's including tonight. The Mets did have a chance to clinch last night, but they did not do so. Cardinals have already wrapped up the Central. Those are pretty much the only 2 races that were remaining. This show, particularly, we're gonna keep this to about an hour. Because this is all gonna be football. This is all gonna be Week 4. We're gonna recap all the Week 4 games, and we're gonna recap these fantasy matchups. Because that's why you're here. That's why you're here. You're here to hear about football. It's football season. Now, I know baseball is getting ready to go into playoffs, but we will dive into that on Thursday or either next week once the playoffs unfold. Coach Corey, I remember we had this conversation at the beginning of the baseball season, or maybe it was last year, that I was pushing for a 3-game series in the wild card round, and my wish was granted. Yes. What's your take on that?
I'm glad.
You're glad.
I'm glad because it's going to expose some people, man. It really is. Because the Cardinals are going to play the Phillies, so now they got to see what they really made of. Because the Cardinals, personally, I know they're going to start out of Wainwright, who shouldn't be starting game one, but he's a fan favorite, and that's what they're doing. So they're going to immediately put themselves in jeopardy right off the bat because they're going to go into that series with their heart, not their head.
Yeah, so, I mean, sentimental stuff during the regular season is one thing, but now we're in the playoffs. You don't have time for that, and especially in a 3-game series.
That's what they're going to do. Mark my word.
Oh, I believe you.
He's going to start game one, and he's had the worst yard of any other pitchers starting out right now. So you're going to go lead off with him, and then probably Miles Michaelis, and then where are you going to go from there?
Flaherty, who hasn't pitched but 6 games this year? Been on the DL most of the year. Came back just in time for a few starts.
How are you gonna stack up come playoffs? How you gonna set your rotation? All that cheery family stuff, sentimental stuff. Don't nobody care about that now. Let's see what they gonna do now. Because now you got to play.
Yep. This is it. But I do agree with you. The 1-game playoff was a bad idea. That was a bad idea to play 162 games and have a 1-game playoff unless it was to determine a division winner or a seeding. I can see that, but not an actual playoff round. When every other thing you do in baseball is a series, and you had decided to have a 1-game playoff like it's football, that was a bad idea. I'm glad baseball woke up and fixed that. It should be a interesting weekend of baseball, being that there's no off day. It's just 3 straight games.
Get to the football.
We getting there.
Byron, quiet, man. Just because you don't know nothing about baseball. And obviously, football.
Was that obvious? It was that obvious?
Yeah, Captain Obvious just tapped me on the shoulder.
Right.
But Myra, you supposed to do what I do.
Just be quiet.
Be quiet.
Okay, that's what I'm.
And chime in every now and then. And,
okay. And possibly learn something.
Learn a little something, and then when all else fails, agree with Coach Corey.
Yep. So here, Myra, learn from me. I'm not the basketball aficionado. I leave that to CC and everybody else. So I just shut the hell up.
Oh, me and her
when they start talking basketball, I'll chime in with my little 2 cents, and everything's hunky dory. Now I'm the hockey expert, so I don't expect people to really chime in on hockey, and that's fine. I just hope to educate people on the game of hockey, which starts Monday.
I think we all should go to a hockey game.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Either Blues or we could drive down to Nashville when the Blues play in Nashville.
Top Golf. I'm still waiting for everybody to put it on Top Golf.
We ain't worried about Top Golf.
Hey, I really would like to go to a hockey game, but I'm hard-headed, man. I don't like to be told when and I can go back to my seat and stuff like that.
So Coach Corey don't like following rules. It's like you're a renegade.
It's not.
It's not that bad, man. It's mostly for safety because I'm telling you, you can't see those pucks when they go into the crowd. It's black. You can't see it till it's too late.
When I have to the bathroom, I have to go to the bathroom. I don't want to stand in the hallway for 20 minutes waiting for them to let me back in.
That could happen, depending on the floor of the game. If there's no penalties, no offsides, no stoppages. Because, you know, in hockey, the TV timeouts, they can't schedule them because of the flow of the game. If there's no stoppages, there ain't no TV timeout. They just keep playing. That's the beauty of it. But we will get to that Monday when the season starts. Just for you people who were interested, the NHL season does begin on October 11th. Now, moving on to the Week 4 recap. Let me pull up the schedule here.
You got our.
I don't have the picks, but we're just gonna go through the games. BP's got all the picks, but he is not with us this evening.
I think I screenshotted mine.
Got a screenshot. I know I did mine. He called me after during halftime of the game and got the rest of mine.
Like I sucked in my fantasy football, but I think I did all right in pick'em.
And the pick'em. Yeah, you know what? It's a hard year, and I'll tell you, for anybody that's still in elimination leagues or anything like that, this is a tough damn year to pick NFL games. I swear, parity is at an all-time high. Like every team got a chance to win.
And
there is no favorite.
Ain't nothing going according to schedule.
No favorite. Let me share this out real quick, and we can go through it. Okay, Week 4 results. Bam. All right. So the Thursday night game, you had the Bengals over the Dolphins. We won't put up the meme of Tua and his gang sign hand. You haven't seen it already. It wasn't a gruesome hit. I'm still waiting for the ball to drop on it. I feel like somebody's going to get fired.
Somebody's going to get fired. The doctor got fired.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. The doctor got fired.
No, I think it's going to go higher. It's going to go higher because it's not just the doctor. It's the team that allowed that. So we're talking GM, coach.
Yeah, the doctor.
They got to be held accountable too.
The concussion doctor got fired from because he should have never been. He should have still been in concussion protocol from the week before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the NFL neurologist, whoever they have sitting on the sideline for those situations, he got terminated too. He or she got terminated too.
He got. That's what I'm talking about. Gang, he got fired because they didn't follow protocol.
Yeah,
and not to mention the Dolphins are still recovering from the whole Brian Flores situation. So this is not good. This is terrible for them. Right. If they were trying to get back into good graces, this is not a good look. You're sending people out there with concussions. But Bengals got it done, 27-15. The Dolphins are no longer undefeated. Good, because I'm not really a fan of the Dolphins. But that was actually a pretty entertaining game.
Keep it up.
No.
They beat the Ravens. Everybody was talking about all the Dolphins. Man, please, come on. We gave that game away.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Ravens fans, that's not the only game you gave away, but we'll get to that one in a moment. Moving on to the London game that started at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. For those of you who had Alvin Kamara, I feel your pain. He was supposed to have played and apparently decided not to at the very last minute and was ruled out. And that's what I woke up to Sunday morning with no time to get him out of my fantasy lineup. The game, however, was very, very compelling. That was probably one of the better games on Sunday. And usually those London games aren't very well played because of the jet lag and the time change. And, you know, players are used to routine and everything is kind of out of routine. Those games usually suck. This is the one game I've seen over in London that actually was played well. It was a good game. Came down to the last kick, Last
Kirk
kick.
Cousins usually performs when you think he's not.
Well, I wasn't playing him this week. No way. I wasn't gonna play him this week. No way. I got burned too many times by old Kirk kissing Cousins. But the Saints had a chance to take it to overtime. Lutz would have been the first kicker in the NFL to kick 2 60-yard field goals in the same game. The kick went off the upright, off the crossbar, and out. So that's how that game ended. The Vikings narrowly escaped. Dalvin Cook did play. He looked well. I thought the man had a dislocated shoulder. Apparently, he put some cream or some flaxseed oil on it and got out there and performed.
He put some dirt on it.
He had to. So, apologies to everybody who picked up Alexander Madison. Wait a couple more weeks. Maybe he'll be useful. Moving on to the Seahawks and Lions, which was the highest scoring game of the day. The defense apparently decided to take the day off. Here's a stat for you. Jared Goff and Geno Smith were your top 2 fantasy quarterbacks for the week. That, my friends, will never happen again. If you play either of those two in DFS, congratulations, you made a shit ton of money. But the Seahawks came out on top, 48-45. CC, I'm gonna let you take this next one because I didn't catch this game, but I saw the ending, so I'm gonna let you have that one.
Oh, the Steelers and the Jets.
Yes, ma'am.
Believe it or not, as bad as it is that the Steelers lost, it wasn't all bad. When he put Pickett in, you actually see the potential. You could tell that he hasn't taken a lot of snaps with the first string wide receivers because their timing was off. Mm-hmm. Like he had 2 picks and neither pick. I don't think either pick were really his fault because one of them hit Claypool in the fingertips and he tipped it up and the guy caught it. Both of them were tips that the receivers could have caught. Mm-hmm. But I kind of chalked that up to not practicing with the first string. He ran in 2 touchdowns himself. And like Game said, he came out slinging it.
Now, is Claypool an enigma? Because he had that good season 2 seasons ago. And for whatever reason, like that dude is he's regressed like fast.
I think when he came out, that was that year that Big Ben still had something left in the tank. When he came out last year, Big Ben didn't have nothing. If it was a short pass, if it was past 10 yards, it wasn't gonna be that. It wasn't gonna be that productive for Big Ben. And Clay, he needed a quarterback. He needed like somebody like Pickens there to grow with
to get him the ball.
To get him the ball because Big Ben. So it looks like he regressed because then Juju regressed too last year.
And it's still regressing with a better quarterback.
Right.
This is current.
And then you got your boy, the Drop
Johnson.
That I promise you, he caught a touchdown Sunday where his toes were on the line. I felt like just because he drops so many passes, they should have gave him the touchdown because he caught it.
Just giving that one out of pity. You get no pity touchdowns in the NFL.
They call him stone hands, huh? Don't throw it to stone
hands.
Well, but do y'all notice something about him? Like if it's like right in the bread box, he drops it. But hey, if it's a miraculous one-handed,
he catches it.
Impossible catch. He catches those.
I think it's his concentration. I think for some reason this dude just has lapse in concentration.
I think he be in the end zone. I think he thinks that he can run every ball he catches in the end zone. He's already there, and he forgets the first rule: catch it.
Catch the ball first.
Catch the ball.
Well, right. First of all, you're not AB, so let's Let's dispel that. You're not a B.
Yeah.
You're a slightly above average receiver.
Yeah.
And a run first offense.
Right.
So let's start there. The drop tape. Let's worry about catching the ball first, shall we?
Yes. Yeah. So I wouldn't read too much into the Jets winning this game. The Steelers just kind of all over the place. Without TJ Watt on that defense, it's the defense. That's the anchor. Mm-hmm. So that defense is going to be a little subpar. And with him having Trubisky, I knew why Tomlin was starting Mitch. I knew why he was, because the offensive line is not secure, and you didn't want to throw the rookie out there and get him hurt. But Mitch was out there about to get himself hurt.
That dude.
He was scared.
Yeah.
Or get somebody else hurt.
Right. Get somebody else. He was scared. The rookie came in there and was like, all right, let's go.
Let's do it. Well, good luck to Kenny Pickett in his upcoming games. I don't know what the Steelers' schedule looks like in the next few weeks.
He had some problems with the Birds.
No, he didn't. He had
a real good season with the Birds.
He had one okay season with the Bears.
That was his rookie season.
It's probably his rookie season when people didn't know no better.
Yeah.
They was like, he's a running quarterback, because they thought he was just a pocket passer.
Look, every Bears quarterback is a running quarterback.
They always running for their life. You know that.
Right.
Moving on. Speaking of the Bears, good segue. They took it on the chin against the Giants in New York, 20-12. Man, that Giants receiving core, like, what the hell, man? They're gonna have to have open tryouts or something. Sterling Shepard, you know, some. Here's the thing with some players, just have to understand that their bodies are just not built for football. And I think Sterling Shepard is a classic example of someone's body who is just not built for football. This man tore his ACL jogging a route. He wasn't even running full speed.
Is it the body, or is it the turf they're playing on?
That's a good point, because I was talking about that to somebody on Saturday. And even your Cowboys game. Why do we spend millions of dollars on these players? Why do we have them playing on a slab of artificial turf on top of concrete?
Right. That doesn't make sense to me neither.
Running at high speeds, crashing into concrete, but essentially what it is.
Because the stadium is being used for concerts and other things else that they need concrete up under it to make this money. Football don't make more money for like Jerry Jones. Football brings in good money, but that stadium been booked out all year round for other things, and they need concrete up under it.
Well, you're throwing money away because all your good players keep getting hurt because of this terrible field.
Right. The way I see it, the technology that's out here is no need to have an artificial turf. You can go grow real grass indoors.
Yep. Because that's what the Arizona Cardinals do.
It's about the concrete under the bottom. It's about the actual turf that they're playing on. Sometimes you can be too fast. You understand what I'm saying? They play on turf to make the game fast. You understand what I'm saying? But the players are so fast now that you can go back to natural grass and still get a good product.
Yeah. Because I think they were worried about people turning up their ankles and knees, getting their cleats caught in the natural grass. Because I know in Chicago it's pretty thick, and because I heard people complaining about, even at Wrigley Field, people complain about the infield grass that is too high. So I guess it's just a Chicago thing. They like thick grass, but I feel you though. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I feel for the dude, man, because you know he's a good guy from everything I've heard, and he's just always often injured. And now here's another. He's done for the season again. It's the second time he's had a season-ending injury. And then Kenny Galladay, that dude. I'm surprised the NYPD ain't locked him up for burglary, because he's just stealing money.
Well, I saw a report that said Odell Beckham had a meeting up there in New York yesterday or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be wise for him to go back there. You have zero chance of winning. Yes, you'll be the guy, but you're not winning anything in New York.
You still need a quarterback. Right.
Still need a quarterback.
I still say they mailed it in when they didn't draft, when they took Daniel Jones and didn't take Lamar. Yeah, they had the team because you had Odell, you had Saquon, and you could have had Lamar. But you chose Daniel Jones.
And Evan Ingram was there too.
Yeah. I don't know what their ownership was thinking.
It wasn't.
Exactly.
It's something about New York. You know, this is the same city that passed on Donovan Mitchell.
Right. Right.
I love it because I don't like any New York team, so I'm
right.
I'm loving it.
Hey, my boys ain't got to see Lamar twice a year. I'm okay with that. But being a fan of the game, sometimes you want to see the best play with the best, just to see the product that they would have put out here.
Right. Everybody wants to see a good game.
Right.
Speaking of a not so good game, man, I don't know how Frank Reich still has a job at this point. Colts lose again after they beat Kansas City last week. Jonathan Taylor did leave in the fourth quarter with an apparent ankle injury, and they have a short week. I highly doubt he plays Thursday. Derrick Henry has regained form.
Oh, yeah.
Derrick Henry is back. It took him a couple weeks to get his legs up under him, but he's back. But the Colts, man, the Colts are a mess. They're in shambles. And
wish he makes that loss that the Chiefs had to him even worse.
Exactly, and this is why. I won't talk about Mahomes because I already said I'm shutting the fuck up. I'm not saying anything else about Patrick Mahomes. I'm just gonna let the damn film speak for itself.
I'm still pissed at him.
But yeah, man, the Colts are a dumpster fire at this point. I got beef
with Mahomes.
They're 1-2-1, I believe, on the season. And it's the same team that basically was thinking Super Bowl. Darius Leonard is out. He's still out. I think he's out again this Thursday. I don't know what to make of this situation, but stay tuned, man. I think somebody is going to get that pink slip sooner than Black Monday. Moving on, Chargers and Texans. Chargers took care of business. Austin Eckler decided to play football.
That was nice of him.
Yeah, that was nice. Just tell him that the preseason ended 3 weeks ago, but he decided to show up and show out. The Texans, again, and I've been telling people, the Texans ain't an easy win. They've been in all 4 games. They just haven't won one. They play hard, man. They play hard for Lovey. They're competitive because even when we did our preview, we didn't see very many wins on the Texans schedule, but them boys is playing their asses off. They're just not getting the results. Sooner or later, somebody's going to show up thinking it's an easy win. They're going to take a L against the Texans. It's going to happen.
Yeah. Hey, much as I love my boys, I done already told y'all they're going to beat us.
Yeah, you said so. For some reason, the Texans always beat the Cowboys.
They're going to beat us. That's what's going to happen.
Okay, we're going to have to circle that one. We have to circle that one on the calendar. Damn, man. Another tough week for the AFC North. Browns go in and lose to the damn Falcons.
Yeah,
again,
The AFC North did have a tough week. They lost everything by a field goal.
The Bengals were the only team in the division to get a win.
Well,
so the two divisions we talked about the most during our preview, AFC North and the AFC West. Neither one of those divisions are living up to the billing. Raiders finally got their first win against the Broncos this week. The Broncos have been terrible somehow with Nathaniel Hackett. How they won 2 games, I don't know. The Chiefs, they lost to the Colts when the Colts were a mess. And, and then who's left? Chargers. Chargers had some injuries. But they still don't have a running game. And that's what worries me about the Chargers. They don't have a running game. Still, Eckler is just not your prototypical 3-down running back.
No.
He's a undersized wide receiver playing running back.
Scat back.
He's a scat back. So when it gets cold and it gets the conditions change and they're not playing out in SoFi when it's warm, let's say they got to go play outdoors somewhere and it's cold, like Green Bay, somewhere like that, and they don't have the running game to close the game out, and Herbert's got to keep throwing the ball.
Kansas City,
like you're not gonna win without that running game in the winter.
Well,
but yeah, man, Falcons is making some noise, man. As
they
much
look
as
a whole lot better than I thought.
Exactly. As much as I detest Mariota, they're in games and they're winning games. Now, I think I asked everybody the question this week about Kyle Pitts. Is Kyle Pitts the most overrated player in football? Yes or no?
I say no.
Who's more overrated?
Who's more overrated than Kyle Pitts?
Game gonna say Justin Herbert.
Exactly.
But he wrong.
She hit the nail on the head. She hit the nail on the head.
Why do you feel like Justin Herbert is more overrated than Kyle Pitts? Justin Herbert has put up numbers. Kyle Pitts hasn't done shit except for 2 games.
Record. He's an under 500 quarterback. To get all the publicity he gets, he's an under 500 quarterback. He's lost more games than he's won.
But that ain't on him. That ain't all on him.
I mean, I understand what I'm saying. The quarterback gets credit for the wins and losses. When everything's going good, it's the quarterback play. So when it's going bad, it's the quarterback play. I look at what your team has actually done. He got more losses than wins.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that in the past, but I'll give you that this season, just because they overhauled that defense and they spent a lot of money to upgrade their defense, but they still didn't address their running game.
Right.
And the running game is a quarterback's best friend. I don't have to throw the ball 50 times a game. They don't have the luxury of having a running back that can carry the ball 25, 30 times a game. They don't have that.
Not having a running back.
So without that game, he's forced to throw more often than a quarterback that does have that. So the more times you throw, the more chance for a deflection, interception, and completion.
I understand that. Now with Kyle Pitts, since you don't have any receivers on the outside, you're doubled and triple covered. You can't get open. He ain't got no receivers on the outside to spread the field. Nobody to take the top off the defense so he can work that middle. Your tight end.
Somebody on this podcast that shall remain nameless tried for a few weeks to give me picks for Kelsey.
Right.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Identify yourself.
That would be the people champ, folks.
That's that bullshit. Come on, man. Like,
right.
I'm gonna trade the number 2 overall tight end for Kyle Pitts, who is the 26th ranked tight end.
Right.
0 touchdowns, 0 100-yard games, 0 double-digit target games, 0 double-digit reception games.
Right, and then it also falls. You a big on the offensive coordinator, so it also in Atlanta, that lot falls on the OC head for not being able to get Kyle Pitts open.
I'll be hypocrite if I didn't agree with you, because I've been preaching that for weeks. These damn OCs ain't doing their damn job.
Right.
You're supposed to design plays to get people the ball no matter what. Okay, the defense just, then you got to make another damn adjustment and find a way to get somebody the ball.
Right.
So yes, some of that's on the OC, but then some of that's on Pitts too, man. Like, I seen the Falcon games. Like, put it this way. Let's go back to 2010. In 2010, Randy Moss was still in the league. Terrell Owens was still in the league. Chad Ochocinco was still in the league. Do you think either of them cats would go through a game with 2 targets and not act a damn fool?
No.
Right.
It's a newer generation of player. They don't have that same dog in them. The older receivers. Like, they're content running routes for a whole game and never getting a target, and they're content with that.
Right. And I don't like those type players. I don't like those type players right there.
So, can we put Kyle Pitts in that category?
Yeah.
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 This is your today's player.
Sometimes you do got to ruffle the feathers to get it done.
Like, show me something. Is Amari Cooper that kind of player?
Amari Cooper's that type of player where he'll if you're not throwing him the ball, he won't speak up.
Nothing.
And that's part of the reason Dallas moved off of him, because to be a number one, you got to be a dog, man. You ain't throwing me the ball. I need you speaking up.
Yep.
Now maybe I didn't maybe I missed it, but did Devontae Adams throw a fit?
He needs to. He needs to.
I mean, because he gonna have to do it, because I'm sorry, bro. That's the old broke down hoopty back there. That ain't
Derek Carr.
That's the broke down hoopty. That
Derek
ain't the
kicked the can.
That ain't the Escalade you just left.
Right.
That ain't the 2022 Escalade you just left.
You got an El Camino back there pretending to be an Escalade.
Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Rodgers knew who to get the ball to.
Right.
He was gonna make it.
Hey, Myron, you got it. Go ahead, Myron, you got it.
I wasn't saying nothing. I'm sitting here listening.
No, you had your hand up, so I figured you had something you had to get off your chest.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
So this is your chance to admit that damn bullshit trade offer you sent out.
That wasn't him.
No,
that wasn't me.
No,
sir. Okay. That wasn't me.
All right, you can put your hand down.
In on something y'all just said. You mentioned Randy Moss and T.O. and those guys. The difference between those guys and Kyle Pitts is when those guys were double teamed, they looked at it as a challenge. They didn't think one guy could guard them and stop them. So when you put two guys on them, they was like, well, hell, two guys can't stop me.
Right.
You don't need a third person to stop me.
Right.
So they weren't going to be denied no matter how many people you put on them. They was going to get the rock because that's the kind of player they wanted to be.
Right.
They wanted to show everybody that it didn't matter how many players you put on them. They weren't going to be stopped. They was going to get the rock.
Right.
These guys today ain't like that.
At all.
Not at all.
It's like I'm being double teamed, so
don't throw it to me.
Right. Find somebody else. Wait till they stop double teaming.
Right.
But they're not going to stop double teaming. You have to fight through that shit.
Right.
And the thing is, it's like I know this the diva receiver. You know, I heard all that whole cliche thing is, but I still want to see some fight. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not finna just go out here and run routes for 4 quarters.
Man,
shit, if that's the case, sign me up to. I'll go run routes for 4 quarters and make a couple $1 million.
Man, you heard me?
Shit, I'll do it for the league minimum. Be pretty as hell. Have all my sweatbands up to the sleeves. Shit, I'll be pretty as hell out there running my routes. Perfect form.
We might can get a job in New York right now.
Right now, because they needed somebody with a pulse to run some routes.
Right. They gonna do the you remember the movie? No, that was the Eagles that did that, where they had the movie where the guy they had to try
Vince Papale.
Yeah. New York might have
Invincible,
to do that.
Yeah. They might need to, because the number one receiver for the Giants right now, I believe, is Richie James.
Oh, I thought it was Saquon Barkley.
It might as well be.
Saquon was the quarterback.
Exactly. So good luck to the Giants, because Saquon, brother, you're gonna be seeing 9-man boxes,
man,
for a while.
Maybe 10.
No, it ain't that dumb.
I'm just saying they pass game is not going to be respected at all.
At all. No, that's just terrible news. But oh well, it's a New York team. Moving on.
I got a story about the Giants real quick.
Yeah.
I got a friend that works for them.
You got a scoop for us, Coach?
Huh?
You got a scoop for us?
I sent him a text message. Hey, man, I don't know what your position is or what you got with the organization. I said, but I know somebody, man. Kid 27, not even 27, probably 25, 26 years old, 6'4", 6'5", wide out. Came from a small school, man. I think y'all might want to at least get him in the camp and look and see what I think he got. I think he can make it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a text message back from him, kind of snarky, like, and they got a whole scouting department for that.
the nerve, the gall, and the audacity.
Right.
It said, I'm reaching out to you as somebody that's just getting your first job in the NFL. Letting you know, because I've been out here coaching many, many years and seeing a whole lot of players, that it might be some untapped talent out here that people ain't really looking at.
Right.
Right.
It definitely is some untapped talent.
And his response to me was like, man, they got a whole scouting department for that.
Well, clearly they suck because you'd have better receivers.
The scouting department need to be fired.
Something. Some got to give because it's like a revolving door in New York for their receiving corps.
Because they scouting this game, as has been said at least two times tonight. Your scouting department thought that Daniel Jones was a better option than Lamar Jackson.
Right.
They suck. Right, the kid had no ACL. Torn ACL. Doctors went in to go fix it because he got hurt in college. It wasn't there.
What?
Was not there. I guess he had torn it when he was a kid. I mean, he had no
ACL.
Yeah.
Who?
How is that possible?
The kid got timed after the doctor went in and reattached and made him an ACL. This was about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. The kid ran a 4.35.
With no damn ACL.
He's now playing in the Arena Football League. Still to this day, right now.
I heard about that.
Now.
I thought that was a fluke. I thought I heard that wrong. Thought I had been drinking too much Crown Royal. I was like, nah, that can't be right what I just heard.
Too much of that purple bag, huh?
Yeah, man, you heard me? The green bag, Crown Royal Apple, baby.
Oh, the green.
Hey, I'm sorry, I can't give them no free shout out. They are not sponsored by us.
But you can sponsor us, Crown Royal, if you want to send a donation to No Balls, No Glory 314 at Gmail. We accept all monetary donations.
I was like, wow.
And I'll wear y'all green bag on my head.
Or on the show.
That part.
I'm just trying to help everybody I can. Everybody.
All right, but that's jacked up, man. But you did your part, coach. You tried to help somebody out. They don't want to take it. Leave them where they at.
Why they ain't got nobody that can catch the motherfucking ball in New York right now?
And there you have it. Speaking of somebody catching the football, CeeDee Lamb showed up this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Cowboys over the Commanders, 25-10.
About that one.
Myron, would you got something to add about this Cowboys Commanders game?
CeeDee Lamb is his wide receiver.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one that put him over the top?
No.
Oh, Myron won this week?
Yeah. By 2 points.
By 2.5. By 2.5.
Yeah, Myron popped this fantasy cherry this week.
I ain't think Myron was going to ever win.
Right. Don't hate, coach.
You was gonna be the West 10 of fantasy this year, Myron? You was gonna be the West 10 of fantasy this year?
Yep.
He caught me in the middle of a conference.
Hey, it don't matter. A win's a win. 2.5.
This is true. I've lost I'm in 4 fantasy leagues. I'm 0-4 in one of my leagues. Now, y'all know me. Y'all know I know how to draft. This is a 14-team league standard, no PPR. I picked 10th out of 14. When we get to the fantasy segment, I'll show you the team and like how in the hell is this team 0-4? I lost 2 weeks, 1 week by 1 point and another week by 2 points.
Oh wow.
0-4.
Game of inches, even in fantasy.
That's fantasy, man. But like I said, we haven't gotten the bye weeks yet, folks. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's what I like to say. So if you're out there and you're 0-4, don't trip. Don't start just trying to trade everybody. You gotta work them waiver wires.
Right.
Wait till these damn bye weeks when everybody don't have their full assortment of weapons. You can catch people on their bye weeks that don't have a bench. What's that, Coach?
If you're in fantasy and you are taking what we call the Myron, don't give up yet.
Yeah, he just got his first win.
That's the fantasy football equivalent to the collar in baseball. The Myron.
We gotta make a meme for it, man. The Myron.
Right.
But game. Report says that Dak is ready to go.
Nope. He can't hold the ball.
Better keep him out. That's the only way they're gonna keep winning.
What they gonna do? What they gonna do, game?
This is what I say they should do. You still start Cooper Rush. You got to remember Dak Prescott didn't play the preseason, has not played up to this point. Regardless of what the score is doing because of your record right now, you either give him playing time early and pull him, or you give him playing time late to get him acclimated into the game. Don't just throw him into the fire.
I would say not start him. I would say if you're ahead comfortably in the second half, get him out there and get him some reps.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't.
I definitely wouldn't have him start the game.
Boy,
right.
Jones gonna make this a quarterback controversy.
Yeah, because you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna go out there stink it up, and the people are gonna start wanting Cooper Rush, but you just paid Dak how much?
That's right. That's not gonna happen. But people have to also understand the only reason Cooper Rush is doing what he's doing, no NFL team prepares for the backup quarterback. Not one.
Yeah, but here's the thing. At some point, they're going to start doing it.
No, listen. There's no video on him.
It is now.
It is now.
He was released. No NFL team picks him up.
I guarantee you.
He's not the key to why we're even winning right now.
It's your defense.
I guarantee. It's the defense.
That and our running game.
And he's not. What he is. He's not. He's doing the actual job of a backup quarterback. He's not
losing the game.
He's not losing the game. See, now, but I guarantee you, the Eagles are looking at footage of him and Dak right now.
As they should, but that's not going to be the Achilles heel.
Right.
If our running game can still run the ball regardless of how many yards they get, if they can still run that ball 25 to 30 times in a game, that means our defense is rested and we will beat you.
But what I'm saying, I'm addressing what you said about no team prepares for the backup quarterback. I'm saying, but a team like the Eagles, who have a legit chance of winning the division, are going to prepare for both. They're looking at footage for both.
At this point, yeah. So, and particularly, it depends. If Dak plays Sunday against the Rams, then at that point, all attention will be off Cooper Rush at that point.
I don't think Dak needs to play against the Rams. The Rams are pathetic.
They're bad.
I don't think he needs to either.
There's no reason to throw him out there against the Rams.
And as pathetic as they are, I still wouldn't put Dak, who hasn't played but one game. Didn't play preseason.
Not even a whole game. He played like a half.
Not even a whole game. Played a half of a game out there against Aaron Donald.
Right.
Yeah, that's a bad decision.
That's a bad decision. I wouldn't
that's a bad decision
against the Eagles. I would wait till the following game. I believe it's the Bears up next.
Yes, right. I would throw him out there against Chicago.
That's when I would bring him.
Right. Because otherwise,
go ahead.
Everybody against the Bears.
Right. So that's why
they ain't got no pass rush.
Right.
Right. And you don't throw him out there against a
divisional game.
And then you don't throw him out there in a divisional game.
Right. Right.
That's just a recipe. I mean, it's not like it's the Commanders. You already had that.
Right. The Commanders actually built their team to stop the run. They didn't build it to do. Remember, they drafted 4 first-round picks on their defensive line. They knew they would have to see Zeke for the next 5, 6, 7 years, so they went and got a defensive line.
And then they anchor on defense get hurt.
Yeah, he's out.
He's still out.
Yeah.
But think about our running game, I want to say Zeke had 50 yards. Since their team is built to stop the run, that should also shut up the naysayers that say Tony Pollard needs to be the starter at the running back position. Go look at the numbers he put up Sunday against a team that's built to stop the run.
I'm glad you said that because I got a question about the Zeke Pollard thing. So I've seen 3 of the Cowboys games this season. Zeke is fine, but part of his game is pass catching. And for some reason, they're not throwing him the ball this year. Any reason why?
I don't like that play calling myself. This is what I see with that Cowboy offense, how they need to use Pollard. Zeke is a 3-down back. If he leaves and goes anywhere else, he's going to be a 3-down back. Especially if you go up to like New England, he'll be a 3-down back. Understand what I'm saying? And I think that's where he's going to end up in New England or in Pittsburgh to team up with Harris over there.
No, I don't see Pittsburgh. Harris this is second year. I don't see that one. What would be a good spot for him, but it may not happen. But I think it would be a great spot for him to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I said they don't. Eckler's not a 3-down back.
Oh, I can dig what you're saying.
Zeke is. Okay. Eckler, you're now a 3rd-down back. Or Eckler, go run some slot routes.
Right. Now back to what we were talking about when you said about the Cowboy offense. Tony Pollard need to be used as the Rams used Isaac King.
The gadget guy.
Trick plays and out the slot.
And you can still get him 10 carries a game.
And you can still get him 10 carries a game right there. But when you want to line him up in the backfield, talking about block this blitzing linebacker or run an off tackle, man, you finna get him hurt. He ain't built for that.
Yeah, it's the arrogance of these damn offensive coordinators. Like I said, they don't call plays that work. They call plays they want to run.
Right.
They call plays that they looking for ESPN highlights.
All right, and it's like, no, dude, the objective is to win and not get your damn players hurt.
Hey,
they look for ESPN.
Right. Did you see? I don't know how many teams ran this particular play, the double reverse screen.
Like, when the hell did that become popular again? I think I saw a team run it twice in the same game.
Right. Like, how is that going to work? Please explain to me how this going to work. You're not finna.
These offensive coordinators call these plays off analytics. That's what they call these plays off analytics, numbers, and blase, yada, yada, yada. Ain't no real good offensive
They pulling these damn plays off of Super Tecmo Bowl.
Remind me about the analytics when we get to the Ravens game.
Oh.
All right. I do not like. And for me, analytics don't have a place in professional sports.
It does. I say it does to a point. And this is why. Well, this is where I
baseball
said,
it works to a T. Baseball it works.
And again,
baseball, it works.
Right. I agree with you, Myra, and that's why I said to a point. At some point, your sport IQ had to take over. And I said something about this a couple weeks ago. Like, these athletes today, it's like they don't have good sports IQ. Like, they just run what's called, and it's like, okay, what do you see on the field? They're on the sideline. They can't see what you see. So if you're out there, you should be able to make a executive decision, be like, no, we need to run something else based on what I'm seeing.
Right.
Instead of just running the damn play that's called.
Right. Because in football, analytics will tell you run that double reverse screen. But guess what? You ain't even got the defense over pursuing yet.
Mm-hmm. Analytics say 4th and inches at the goal line, go in a pistol to go 2 inches.
Right. No, you line up. You have your fullback out there. It's smash mouth. This is football. Run through their face.
All right, peoples. The People's Champ has graced us with his presence.
Uh-oh.
Gosh.
Welcome back, host.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Hey, man, how y'all doing? First, before I get started, man, I want to apologize to my boy Dino's, man. I may have came off a little brush earlier, man, but hey, I apologize, my brother. Hey,
it's all good, man.
To my crew, the crew. Hey, I should have communicated with y'all what I was doing. Horrible reception, but no excuse. Hey, we're going to make it do what it do, man. I heard y'all I'm just sitting in, looking at y'all, just letting y'all rip it up, man, doing a great job and stuff. Man.
He pissed. He pissed because I've been texting him talking about, dude, I'm coming for you.
He sound a little soggy over there like a bowl of day old Fruit Loops.
Hey. Hey.
Like
Got them soggy Fruit Loops.
Man.
Hey, them ones that make the milk turn like brown because all the colors that can combine together.
Hey, man, you motherfuckers act like I ain't undefeated, man. Y'all better go and hold y'all tongues and shit. Stop playing with me, man.
It's all good. We ain't got to the finish yet. Let's finish up this recap that we can get to finish. We on Eagles, Jaguars. Take it.
Eagles and Jaguars.
You're the only one undefeated, so shut your mouth.
What you say?
He says, shut your mouth. He ain't the only one undefeated.
Coach just put you on notice too, homie.
It's 3 undefeated teams in the league.
We're going to get to your ass in 1 second, buddy. Eagles and Jaguars. We'll get to your ass, partner. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to your ass. Hey, man, this Eagles-Jaguars game, man. Hey, before y'all start setting y'all lineups and doing stuff, man, y'all better check these damn forecasts, man. It was a monsoon on the East Coast. It was raining like hell all weekend. Hey, man, all along the East Coast. It was raining. Baltimore, Philadelphia, everywhere on the East Coast, man. It was just pouring down raining, man. Carolina had some bad weather. I mean, it was just fucked up, man.
It was remnants of Hurricane Ian, I believe.
Yes, it was some residual effects, man. Trevor Lawrence, man, he's normal, people. He's normal. He's not Super Trevor yet, man. This motherfucker is normal, and that Eagles defense had him scratching his head on that Sunday, man. I mean, hey, even you got to look at what's my man name, the quarterback for the Eagles?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts he didn't look like Super Jalen, man.
He got it done, though.
He got the dub. Now, don't get it twisted. He got the dub. But, hey, man, in inclement weather, man, you got to be able to play in inclement weather, man, because if you're in Philadelphia, even if you happen to get the number 1 seed, Philly in December and January, you get fucked up weather up there, man, period.
They fine, BP. I'm going to tell you why. The same reason I said the Chargers are in trouble. Philadelphia has a running game.
They do. The Eagles have a running game, and they got a quarterback that can pull it down and run it as well.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why they may not be in trouble, man. And one thing about it, Jalen Hurts can throw the football, man, and he got guys that can go out there and catch the football, man. So he's not gonna be in trouble. He gonna be in good shape.
One note from that game. When are the Jaguars going to unleash Travis Etienne? Like, he missed all the last season. Seems like he's fully recovered. And they don't even script, what's the game plan for using this dude? He's a tweener, right? He's like a wide receiver running back.
They still sold on the James Robinson effect, man.
That's fine. Then he needs to be out working the slot.
Yes.
Put both of them in the game at the same time, and then you put the defense in the pickle. Now you got to choose.
Yes.
Am I going to take Robinson because he's running between the tackles, or am I going to use my outside linebacker and chase ETN? ETN is going to be the linebacker 9 times out of 10.
All day, every day. He go outrun them, man.
These goddamn offensive coordinators.
Yep.
Them offensive coordinators, man, you sit back and you look at them, man. They overthink, man. They overanalyze, they overprocess stuff, man. And they just overthink things, man. I was looking at the recap about the last night, the Monday night recap before the game came on. They had McVay. They had what's San Francisco coach name? Shanahan and Green Bay, the boy from Green Bay. God damn, what's his name?
I can see his face, but I can't remember his name.
What's Green Bay coach name?
Anybody?
Matt
LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur. Hey, so they had all of them on there talking about it, man, and talking about strategy and how they became head coaches and everything. Oh man, do you think as offensive coordinator you just got to be no risk it, no biscuit?
Man, I'll be talking to everybody about this. I believe these offensive coordinators, they do one or two things. They have scripted plays that they run no matter what. They'll say, we gonna script the first 3 series, regardless of what we see on defense. We just gonna run this play, which is asinine to not adjust to what you're seeing. Or they have a set amount of plays that they just want to run because these are my plays and I want to run them. Because most of them are aspiring to be head coaches, so they're trying to grandstand and trying to stand out somehow. And the way to stand out is running all these damn gadget plays, like a damn double throwback reverse from the 20-yard line.
Who does that shit, man?
On 4th and 15.
Who does double throwback?
I didn't gave up. I just stopped getting mad about it. I'm like, this is what it is. I've accepted it. But it's kind of ruining. It'd be some really good games.
I'm from the Mike Marsh school of offense. I'm with it. Like Mike Marsh was, hey, no balls, no glory. Like we going for it.
And so was what's my guy in Tampa? The dude that said no risk and no biscuit.
You talking about Bill Arians, man?
Yeah, Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians, man. No risk and no biscuit, baby. Hey, I love that approach Bruce Arians took to it, man. But hey, you know what crazy is kept, man? Hey, sometimes I love Harbaugh approach, man. Hey,
Harbaugh's in trouble, baby.
He's
in trouble more ways than one.
Hey, man.
And you know it. Come on, Ravens fans. We gonna get to that one. I think that's the next game. Go ahead.
Is that the next one we up?
Bills and Ravens right here.
Oh my God, man!
Let's go. Go ahead.
Can I say something on that one? The analytics. Did the man actually say that in the press conference? That the analytics said that he should go for it on that play instead of kicking the field goal?
He should have never.
How his defense been playing? Shit, I wouldn't have said the analytics. I'd have been like, man, our defense been a step slow, so.
But you want to know what's up?
I trusted Lamar Jackson to get that for me.
But here's the problem. That's on Jackson. Unfortunately, he's my guy. Jackson's my guy, but that's on him.
Yeah, he had
you can't throw a pick. You can't throw a pick right there.
Right.
All game you use your legs, right? That was the time to use your legs. Once you got out of contain, go get the touchdown.
No, you should have kicked that ball.
No, bro. No, kicking the field goal won't do you no good. The Bills is gonna roll right down the damn field and score, just like they did.
Got to come up with a stop.
But they weren't gonna get a stop, Myron.
But you know what?
They wasn't getting no stop, man.
I think y'all right that they weren't gonna get a stop. But herein lies the problem. The Ravens are a team who have hung their hat on defense forever. And they've been slipping majorly on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah. So you your best way to tell your players, hey, I kind of believe in y'all, is to say, nah,
but
we gonna kick this field goal because I know y'all ain't gonna stop them.
See, this is my problem I have with that. It's the defense ain't stopping nobody, so it's my fault to come up with it. I done got us down the field. I done made plays all day, put my body on the line, and got us there. Y'all ain't trying to play me. Y'all ain't paid me, and ain't trying to pay me. And then when you can kick a field goal, you gonna put it all on me because the defense can't come over to stop. Man, this roster got over 34 people. Someone else got to come up with it. I think he should have
done it. I think he should have kicked the field goal, and at least
he should have kicked the field goal and trust the defense, man, to come up with a stop, man.
And show the defense that he still got some kind of faith in him. That all that did was just say, I don't trust y'all for nothing. I'm going for it. And he's been doing that, champ. He's been doing that since last season.
But you know what? A decision like that can cause him to lose the entire locker room.
That's the other problem I was talking about.
That's the thing. He'll lose the whole locker room, and then he'll be forced out. And then you know what? They'll turn around. They'll turn around and hire Sexy Rex, man. They'll hire
Rex
turn
who?
back around. Hey, Rex Ryan. They'll turn back around.
Hell no! Hell no!
That'll be a disaster.
Because
Rex Ryan ain't gonna get up for ESPN.
It's one thing for the players to lose games.
Yes.
But it's a whole different thing for the coach to lose games for the players.
Yep.
And that's what he's doing right now.
Hey, man.
Taking the game out of the players' hands, and he is making decisions that's losing them games.
He made a decision last year.
Hey, man, it goes back to those 2 games we played Pittsburgh last year. Man, we decided to go for 2-point conversion instead of tying it up, going in overtime. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, it's a 50-50 damn chance we can get the coin off. We got 50-50 chance, then we can march it down the field.
No, champ, it was better than the 50-50 chance. I'm a diehard Steelers fan. I know for a fact if he'd have kicked the field goal and tied those games, y'all have won. We ain't good in overtime.
Yeah, had the momentum.
But see, you know what? I don't feel sorry for the Ravens because guess what? Yesterday's price is not today's price. Until y'all pay my man, y'all ain't gonna have no good luck. The price is going up every game. Just know that. Pay me.
Guaranteed.
Wow.
Guaranteed money.
But that has nothing to do with the decision the coach is making.
Right.
Win or lose.
He's losing the locker room.
Win or lose, his price still going up.
It is.
You're right about that, Coach. You're right.
That price show how bad they need a true number one.
But the price, the bigger price is gonna be losing the locker room and having to pay Lamar and everybody wanting out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's gonna be the bigger price. Because if you pay Lamar all that money and can't nobody trust the coaches and everybody want out of there, all you left with is Lamar.
By itself.
And nobody else.
Do y'all think it's a chance Lamar will walk away?
Yeah, I got him going to Vegas. Carr's done after this year.
They won't let him walk away. They'll franchise him 2 years. They will have to force Lamar's hand. Lamar had to sit out all next year.
He'll do it too.
He'll have to do a Le'Veon Bell. No, he won't because he loves football too much. It's beyond the money, man. He like football, man.
Yeah,
ain't nothing ever beyond the money. Wait, whoa.
I thought, wait, BP. I thought he was an unrestricted free agent. This is the end of his rookie contract.
Yes, but they can throw the franchise on it for 2 years.
Yeah.
They can do it 2 years.
2 years. So
even when you unrestricted, they can hit you with that?
Hell yeah.
That's some bullshit.
You can get popped twice.
They need to come back and renegotiate that with the Players Association.
They signed off on it.
That's why Ryan Clark
popped twice with the franchise.
Ryan Clark threw a fit about that dang on the collective bargaining agreement because these fools signed off on some BS so they didn't have to get hit in practice.
Man.
That was a trade-off.
You
don't want
gotta
to get
be
hit.
kidding me.
Well, we get the franchise you for 2 years.
And that's also
that gave the commissioner all that room to just suspend players too.
And that's why in the collective bargaining agreement, like the game just said, the rule says we can suspend you for conduct that is detrimental to the league. Meaning you ain't got to do the shit. It just got to look bad.
Basically, you don't even have to get actually charged.
Man, so they just took it up the ass with no lube.
You are
Not
guilty
hit
in
break.
the court. You are
Of the
guilty in
NFL.
the court of public opinion. Shit, that's simple as that, man.
Right.
Why do you think Zeke got 6 games? Why do you think Deshaun Watson is on 13 games? They weren't convicted of nothing.
Nothing.
It looked bad.
Hey, how many?
They was convicted of something.
Hey,
meanwhile, Roger,
Kraft.
Kraft, what's his first name?
Robert Kraft.
Robert Kraft. Nothing.
Hey, right. He go get a tug bug, Yankee and thank you. That's what he did, man. Robert Kraft, Yankee and thank you. But he don't get nothing, man. Dog, man.
He was convicted. Wasn't he convicted?
Hey,
No.
I gotta ask y'all this. Did they suspend Greg Hardy when he was a Carolina Panther, when he took his ex-wife and held her underneath the water?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit the Carolina Panthers do, man. That's the type of shit Ray Carew, man.
Not Ray Carew.
You got Ray Howard, Trump.
Hey, we some headbutts over in Carolina. Just mind your business, all right?
Hey, man.
My people to look at your front door.
Hey, man, I'll knock all their heads off. Send Ray them over here. I'm gonna toe tag him. God bless him. Austin Lane address him, baby. Shit, send him over here.
Casket ready, huh?
Oh, man, casket sharp, baby. Hey, man.
Hey,
Send him to Ronald L.
you Raiders
Jones.
fans don't get to laugh, but y'all had Murder Ray on y'all squad who got off on technicality.
Hey, man. Hey, the difference between our people and your people. Hey, Ray knocked out 15-20, man. And
y'all got some between the damn Panthers and the Ravens. Y'all got a damn body count, like straight up.
Hey, man, our body count ain't that bad, man.
Shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The body count is horrible. It is horrible.
I ain't saying a damn thing.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about.
We ain't talk about your boy Ben. You know. I didn't touch her. I touched her. Maybe I did touch her. Okay, I touched her a little bit. But I didn't do nothing.
Regular man Ben.
Oh man, I can't wait till we get. Boy, I can't wait till we get to what the hell. I got 2 good hot ones too, boy, tonight. God damn, I'm ready.
I got dibs on DK.
I don't even
she already called out DK. I don't know what he did, so I'm kind of curious myself to see what it was.
Oh yeah. Hey man, was that our last game or how many?
Oh no, we got 5 more to go.
Okay. Where we at now?
Panthers and Cardinals.
Next.
Hey man, just skip this game. Fuck
No. Oh no. You will get back in the car and shut the door.
One thing I did see with Baker Mayfield, man. His wife, I think she finna start modeling Victoria's Secret panties, man.
She needs to, because he ain't gonna have a job too long.
Hey man, but for real talk though, man, Baker, he's starting to throw the Christian McCaffrey out the backfield, man.
Smart.
He can't.
What else he gonna do?
Exactly.
He tries to go downfield and force stuff, man. Give what they give you, man. Dink and dunk to Christian McCaffrey, man. That's what made Drew Brees so good. He dumped off to Kamara, and that's why Kamara's value was up and still up there now.
Okay.
Because of Drew Brees.
Well, here's the thing, Baker,
you're
not in Oklahoma, and you're not trying to win the Heisman anymore. So them shits you were doing in college don't work in the NFL.
You can, you can do that. You can do that against Oklahoma State. You can do that against Baylor because they're not as fast as them boys up in Cincinnati. They ain't not as fast as them boys over in Buffalo or them boys over in New England or any NFL team. They ain't as fast as that.
I got a flag to throw at Champ for unsportsmanlike conduct by mentioning Drew Brees and Baker Mayfield in the same conversation.
No.
We didn't already.
Hey,
we was up that game. and we were about to win that game. The
penalty.
offensive coordinator started playing
it was an analogy.
Too conservative.
You cannot
use
an analogy with Drew Brees and Baker Mayfield. That is that.
Baker Mayfield's name is now John Doe. On in on No Balls, No Glory. We refer to him as John Doe, spelled D-O-E.
John Doe.
John Doe.
Hey, John Doe beat Crystal in fantasy football last week, so y'all better leave him alone.
Wait a minute. You started Baker Mayfield.
In Baker we trust, I live and die by my quarterback. When I ride,
well, then you sure enough gonna die, so we'll get a suit for you.
And go look at how many. Go look at how many points Baker put up against my quarterback.
13.
So my kicker had more points than your quarterback.
Yes,
exactly.
My kicker had more points than my quarterback. How about that?
That's tragic.
That's crazy.
Hey
man,
I still won. Put up almost as many points as your quarterback.
Let me get my cup.
Hey man, we almost put up as many points as this quarterback. We didn't even play nothing Sunday. God damn. Hey man, Broncos and Raiders, man.
Derek Trash. Wait a minute. Derek Crash. I don't know. We got to find a name for Derek Carr. He's terrible.
Hey man, would y'all stop talking about my quarterbacks? Both of them back to back. Y'all just keep ragging on my quarterbacks.
Hey, look, I didn't make this. I can't help it that this was the next game.
Hey, you know what it is? Derek Pacer Carr.
Pacer Carr.
Hey, he won though.
We just call him Derek Pacer.
Derek Pacer.
Hey man,
he's just Pacer.
Carr.
Remember that Pacer?
Cole's Pacer.
He does not utilize all his weapons, man. It seems like it takes him forever to try to look for the tight end, man.
Well, I got questions.
Okay, here I got a question too. So I'd be remiss not to talk about Josh McDaniels. I already said how terrible of a coach he is. Yeah. And here we are, the same different team, same shit. The same thing happened in Detroit when he took over. They were terrible. He's supposed to be this offensive guru because he was under Belichick. That doesn't make you a good head coach. When are these teams gonna realize that? This man got the best fucking wide receiver in football with a trash quarterback. You got a good running back. Josh Jacobs is a above average running back. You got a top 5 tight end. You had an okay defense. You just now got to win against Broncos, whose offense is in shambles. And they damn near lost that game. And to boot, Derek Carr had as many touchdowns as I had Sunday.
Damn.
Facts.
Hey, champ. You got our pickups to see how we did.
Yeah. I got our pickups up and everything. Derek Carr, man,
Derek Pacer. Man. Sorry.
Derek Volvo. Shit.
Volvo's better than a Pacer. We gonna go Pacer or Gremlin.
Pacer. Cole, the Pacer that Cole had on Mark.
Derek Chevette.
No, Chevettes are better than a Pacer.
Wait. Y'all can laugh my boy Derek Carr.
Play better.
He might not. He's
been in the league too long to still be making rookie mistakes with the ball, man.
Myron Carr.
The name of the show is No Balls, No Glory. He's not showing he got no balls right now.
Right. He don't. None. Snip.
So you got to get this smoke.
I'm having trouble with this. I read the results on Thursday, man. I read our results on Thursday before we do our pick'ems on Thursday and just say everybody was this was our record for last week. But man, Russ, the loss of Javonte Williams is huge, man. Mike Bone. Hey, yeah, because what they got right now, Melvin Gordon fumbling twice, once in the red zone. I mean, Mike Bone, They in trouble, man. They gonna probably have to pass it so much, man.
Denver has a good defense, so I wouldn't say they're necessarily completely in trouble. They're almost in the same situation as Dallas, but they don't have the same running game as Dallas to compensate for that.
Yeah.
So Russ is gonna have to regain form quicker than he ever has. He's gonna have to start running the ball more. Apparently, Sierra still got his nuts in their clutch because he don't want to run. He don't want to take a hit. We gonna need like 2013, 2014 Russ.
We need Russ pre-Sierra. I'm telling y'all. These men get with these big star women and they never right afterwards. We need Russ before Sierra.
Pre-Sierra Russ.
Hey, man. That situation going to be interesting. Hey, Green Bay Packers and the Patriots, man. Man, Belichick almost stole that game, buddy.
I think you called that one because you was a Belichick guy. You said they'll find a way to steal that game.
Yeah, they almost got that one, man.
I picked Belichick in that game.
Hey,
now,
man,
all the naysayers, when I said Aaron Rodgers, ain't the same Aaron Rodgers without Devontae Adams. And Devontae Adams ain't the same Devontae Adams without Aaron Rodgers. They both need each other.
They need each other.
Hey, man, but I got to tell y'all something, though, man. We know that they need each other, man, but...
like peanut butter and jelly.
Hey, man, like peanut butter and jam, man. But, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. The people that they were sleeping on, that little wide receiver, man, the rookie.
Dobbs.
Oh, my God. Romeo Dobbs. Oh, man, this dude, hey, he going to be, hey, he is great. Hey, he may have dropped that touchdown towards the end of the game, but I think Rodgers going to keep on working with that kid, man. Dobbs, man, that dude's something special, man. And if he out there in your fantasy league, go snatch him up.
Too late. It's probably too late.
I know. A lot of motherfuckers snatched him up, man. But
I got a quick question.
Hey, I'm going to let you go. But what's the name of it? Hoyer got his noodles knocked off, man. Hey, man, what is it, man? I call it the curse of Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady done left a curse on the New England Patriots, man. It's the curse of Tom Brady, man.
They can't keep a quarterback.
No, they can't keep a quarterback. It's the curse of Tom Brady, man.
You mean Tom Tablet? You will call him by his official name.
Tom Tablet.
Tom Tablet.
He broke two tablets in that one game.
3 total.
It was 3.
Hey, Tom might as well do Apple commercials, man. Get them damn tablets for free, man.
He
might as well, man. Hey, might as well be a spokesperson. Every one he break. And Apple should come out with the unbreakable tablet by Tom.
Call it the Brady.
Hey, the Brady. The
unbreakable. Those actually them Windows
Microsoft.
Surface tablets.
Damn things.
Surface Pro tablets.
Surface Pros, yeah. Surface Pros.
Man.
Microsoft, we'll take that check. You can send that to No Balls, No Glory 314 at Gmail.
Yes. Hey, man, Tampa Bay and the Chiefs.
Roll it back real quick. I have a question about the usage of A.J. Dillon.
I know where you're going with this.
My fantasy team got a question about it, too.
I'm sure you do because I know some other people on this program have A.J. Dillon and was expecting big things this year, and it ain't happening. Back again to these punk-ass offensive coordinators. So Adam Jones gets all the outside runs.
Mm-hmm.
They keep running A.J. Dillon between the tackles.
Mm-hmm.
A.J. Dillon isn't fast enough to get through the holes. But A.J. Dillon would be a problem out on the edge against smaller cornerbacks, a.k.a. Derek Beast Henry. So why don't the offensive coordinator look at the Titans games and see how they run old Derek and, I don't know, try to use A.J. Dillon the same way?
They're Dillon, not Derrick Henry. They're two different players, man. Whoa.
I'm not saying they're the same. I'm saying in size. They're both 240, 245.
Derrick Henry has a different mentality, though. He's been doing that since high school.
I understand that. But when Dillon runs to the outside, the couple times he did, he almost broke it. They had problems getting him on the ground. Every time they run him up into the between the tackles, a big pile of dirt, he gets 2 yards, 3 yards.
Are we even debating?
He don't get through the hole fast enough.
John Doe at quarterback.
Say that again, Coach.
Are we even debating with the guy that's got John Doe at quarterback?
Oh, it's no debate. We just let him have it.
No, I'm just saying. You gotta think like that Derrick Henry mentality, and I see with players now. Certain players have a mentality where they just gonna try to ruin your life and your career. You might be big and hard to bring down, but you ain't. I got a player on the team right now, bigger than everybody else. We in a weight unlimited league. Give him the ball, he can just literally run over everybody. But he ain't got that mentality that, hey, I'm gonna smush you into the ground and hurt you. My son is one of the smallest players on the league. We give him the ball, outside, inside. He's trying to kill you. He gonna try to take your soul. Derrick Henry's one of those kind of players.
Other boys softer than wet tissue.
I'm not saying that. I would never say that about none of my kids. I would never say that about none of my kids.
Myron,
that's the difference between a dog, a person that has a dog in them and one that don't.
Yeah, like I'm telling, like Derrick Henry got that dog in him. I don't know what's name got that dog like that to do that. It takes. I'm learning from coaching that it takes. It's some mental up there. That, yeah, you can have the size, the speed, but if you ain't got that mentality, it's not gonna show on the field.
Right,
man.
If you're a poodle, you got to be a pit bull.
Man, when I had one of the littlest players, man. When I was coaching over at City Rec, man, I had one of the littlest players, man. And I mean, he come through ringing people bells. Levante. Levante used to knock people noodles loose, man.
He sounded like he was bad.
Hey, man.
Because his name's Levante.
That's it. And you know, hey, Kristen, you know who his father was?
Who?
His father was Hurt from U City. Be with Nelly. That's why Crystal laughed. Crystal no Hurt.
Wow.
Like I'm gonna tell y'all, my son, he about 4 foot nothing.
Hey, Ren, you know Hurt
on our team.
Yeah.
I just want to let y'all know something. Myron's son ain't normal. He ain't been normal since he started walking.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
He was gonna have to play football because he needed to take his aggression out somewhere.
Oh man. Hey Myron, you coach your son, man?
Yeah, man. It's a hard thing to do too. Let me say that.
The worst damn move you could ever make as a father, man.
man, practice don't stay in practice. I'm working on that right now. Leaving practice and games at practice.
Hey man, I done had brothers, man. I didn't know to this day they got strained relationships with their son, man, because they didn't know how to differentiate personal and home and game, man. They talk about football for real. 24/7. Hey man, you could have did. They get in the car talking about it. Leave that shit on the field, man. Don't bring that. Don't let it go. Let it go. Let a kid be a kid, man.
I'm trying, man.
One of my partners, man. He used to like because we practice Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and his son was on. They was on the team older than us. We were younger, and on the Monday and Wednesday when kids outside playing. He got him in here watching football film, pausing it, doing film sessions with him. I'm like, dude, man, let him be a kid, man.
I ain't that deep into it.
Hey,
but
brother,
when you practice, I'm like, man, you fumbled twice today, right?
See, and to this day, man, they don't even have a relationship, man.
Because of that.
I'm working on it. But I've learned this year, and I'm correcting. I'm gonna correct this next year. So now MJ actually play on 2 different squads. We play on a select team. We play for the Warhawks, and we play for the Red Raiders. I coach the Red Raiders. The select team I don't coach. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm doing too much for. He play up first of all. He's 70. He play on a 9U team.
Hey,
that's
man.
one.
First of all,
I'm doing too much for a kid in football. So next year we're gonna dial it down a little bit.
Let them play with one team. Fuck that select. Hey, let them play with one team.
Yeah, we doing that 2 games on Sundays. A game on Wednesdays, a game on Thursdays. I'm like, we footballed out. It's enough.
You gotta let him be a kid, man. Give it one organization you trust, whether it be Matthew Dickey, City Rec, U City, Herbert Hoover, anybody.
But just like Crystal said, my son needs somewhere to take his aggression out. Honestly, it's a real issue.
Get him into karate.
Nah, we tried that.
Oh.
Everything was a fight.
Get him in
that's
the
supposed to teach him how to control that. Control aggression.
Get him into boxing, man.
I tried it, man. This dude, he one of the smallest little dudes, but he want all the smoke.
That boxing, that that boxing to teach him a whole level of discipline, man. It'll help him control that aggression and that anger, man. Because if he get with a good boxing coach, oh man, I'm gonna tell you one of the best boxing coaches around, man. A guy by the name of Mr. Willie Temple, man. Willie Temple, man. He used to coached his son, Clarence Temple. And then he coached his son right now. We used to coach his son too in baseball, Joshua Temple. Big Josh, man. Josh, hey, lights out, man. Hey, this kid is flat out phenomenal, man. Heavyweight, man. So, I mean, hey, get him in the boxing, man. That'll definitely be a transition for him.
Why isn't every other coach? I'm sorry, in every other sport, it's a coach, but when it's the boxing, it's a trainer.
It is. That makes sense, what? Man.
That is very interesting.
You never thought about that. I never thought about that till you brought it up. Why is it that why there ain't no boxing coach? It's a trainer.
The trainer.
Never a boxing coach.
Coach Corey, that's what a question for you because we know you know. Coach Corey sleep over there again.
Moving on, we are Chiefs Bucks.
Chiefs Bucks.
Hey man,
I got issues with this game.
I have issues with this game too.
You want to know what I got issues with?
Go for it.
How all of a sudden they want to discover that goddamn running game. He couldn't have threw Kelsey the ball 2 more times.
She say one more time for at least 5 yards, and she got the win, baby.
Crystal, I'm sitting there watching because it was down to Kelsey. I'm sitting there watching like, please don't throw this man the ball. Please don't throw this man the ball. Please don't throw this man the ball.
Hey, I've been there. I lost.
I'm like, run the ball. Run the ball.
I lost BP. I lost to Don. Because he had 3. He had Kelsey. He had and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I had Mahomes.
Iron, if you had 2 quarterbacks other than David Carr and that other guy, you might not have to pray during the game.
You right about that, Coach. I can't even argue with that. You on that one.
Hey man, hey. I lost the game. I was sitting there. I did the same damn thing. The year Dino and Dozer played for the championship in our other league, man. I was beating Dozer the whole. This was the semifinals. I beat Dozer ass the whole game. I say, man, I'm up about 1 or 2. I'm up about 1 or 2, and I'm like, okay, man. I just don't need Deontay Johnson to catch the damn ball. And Ben Worthlessberger, punk ass, threw him the ball. He did a toe tap. I said, he out. I'm yelling. They reviewed it, man. They showed him toe tapping in. I saw the point go up, and I lose by 1 point, man.
Motherfucker.
I said, man, I hope this nigga throw the nigga at least the ball again so he can fumble. Throw him the ball.
When they got the ball back, that last drive.
I'm like, run a jet sweep so they can just strip this nigga, man. Hey, I need them 2 points up there. Hey, man, you talking about? Hey, you hate that, man. You hate when it comes down to that Monday night football game.
It's torture.
It is torture, man. Hey, it feels good when you going into Monday night knowing you got the W.
If he caught one more catch, he would have won.
Hey,
one catch.
Hey, real talk. Ain't no lead. Just like in real life NFL, ain't no lead safe. In fantasy, ain't no lead safe.
Hey man,
one catch.
Just one.
Hey man.
And then Brady, back to my debacle. I was playing Don BP. Brady had 3 points at half. No. He had 10 because he threw a touchdown at the end of the second quarter. He had 10. I'm still ahead. I'm thinking, all right, as long as Mahomes don't throw all these touchdowns to either Kelsey or Helaire, I'm Gucci. Brady went nuts in the second half.
Went ballistic, man.
I'm like, where is this coming from?
Went ballistic, man. And I'm like, this dude, man, and you sit back and piss you off, man. Especially when you know you finna. when you getting down to the last couple seconds, and then everybody like, man, I hope this goddamn game end right now, man. Or
like, please, looking at the clock.
Or you like, okay, the team, your team, the team you don't need the other person to get back on the field. You like, hey man, get at least one first down so you can take a knee and just get this mug over with. Because now, if you don't get the first down, they punt it back, and it's like 48 seconds left. You know, in them 48 seconds, they gonna hit that wide receiver that you pray don't even get the ball.
Oh yeah,
go lose,
right.
Man.
Right. Diggs showed saved me last week because the Giants got it back, and I would have lost had they made a couple completions. Diggs got that interception, 2-point win.
Hey, but one thing I do want to say about this game, man, Mike Evans, stay your ass on the field, man. Dude, you are valuable. Hey, your team needs you, brother. Stay on the field, man. You see how he get out there, man, and Mike Evans did this. Hey, man, he can't do those things when he's suspended, man. And they got the Saints again, and when they got them in like another month.
Yeah, it's this time it's in Tampa.
Oh my God, man! You know Lattimore's gonna be there on you.
He's gonna be there.
He's gonna be on you and antagonizing you yet again. So now you gotta have a cooler head that's gonna prevail. If you line up on the right, he gonna be there. You line up on the left, he gonna be there.
Well, Justin Jefferson gave him that work Sunday.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Justin Jefferson. Hey, Justin Jefferson a lot faster than Mike Evans on the break, man. Hey, but one thing I'm not gonna let this segment go without getting on Dino's ass. Hey, you know I'm going to with this, motherfucker. You know where I'm going with this.
Come on with it. I've been taking the smoke for a year now. Let's go.
Hey, man, you gonna get another whiff of the smoke. Hey, so what did Mr. Mahomes show you on? What did Mr. Mahomes show you against one of the better defenses on Sunday night, sir?
Mahomes showed me the elite Mahomes, and I never said the man wasn't elite. Let me explain this to you. There's two fronts here, and I think
you say it comes in spurts, right?
In spurts, it's not as consistent as it used to be. But there's two fronts. There's reality, Patrick Mahomes. There's fantasy, Patrick Mahomes. In the fantasy realm, it's all about numbers and production and touchdowns. In reality, it's about getting wins and championships. He was still winning. He was still getting the Super Bowls and winning divisions, but his numbers weren't the same. So this is why I said, hey, he's kind of fallen off that elite status for a bit in fantasy because he wasn't putting up numbers. He was still winning games. In reality, in fantasy, he was not.
Yeah.
I hope that clarifies this for people.
Hey, the brothers from Gridiron Gangsters would like to thank you for your comments, man. That may clear something up. So if you guys on that, Melton, I know you be on here watching
He on here listening now.
Hey, Melton, I know you're on here watching this, brother. Hey, did that clarify for you and Dino? Put it in the Gridiron group chat, man. If that Dino clarified it for you tonight.
He told me to clean it up.
Oh my God. Hey man, but last game, man. Rams and the 49ers, man.
This cannot be the same team that won a Super Bowl last year. I mean, like, what the fuck? Night and day.
No,
last year.
The Rams are one dimension. Hey, it's either Cooper Kupp and maybe Tyler Higbee. He has zero confidence in Allen Robinson.
I'm going to stop you right there. It's not all Allen Robinson. What have we been saying this entire show?
Offensive coordinator.
Fucking offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And maybe the defense is locking everybody else, but giving them Cooper Kupp.
Hey man, everybody.
Kupp about to start seeing some bracket coverage because we're gonna force Stafford to start throwing the ball somewhere else.
Man, Allen Robinson is available in over 40% of the fantasy leagues out there right now, man.
As he should be.
Because ain't nobody trusting him because they say he's not going to even get the ball.
Yeah, I got rid of him week 1. I drafted him.
It's like, yeah, he out of
week
here.
one, I was like, oh, he out of here. I got to get somebody else.
Yes, man. It's either Cooper Kupp, Tyler Higbee, man. Now, when Van Jefferson come off the IR in the next, if he's not already off, he'll throw to Van Jefferson periodically, man. But
or Odell Beckham.
yeah, you're right. If Odell resigns, but like you said, D,
they gonna need him.
They go blanket. They gonna start putting game plans in to take Cooper Kupp out. They'll blanket cover him.
Shout out to Jimmy
Garoppolo
for that $350,000 he made yesterday.
How much he made, Crystal, yesterday?
That $350,000 that he made yesterday.
And that's every time he starts a game and wins.
Every time he starts a game, plays 25% of the game, he gets $250. Every win, he get $100.
Damn, Jimmy G just knocked it. Hey,
Jimmy OBGYN.
Hey, that's paid weekly, right?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, you can't beat that, man. That's not
still
change. Goddamn me.
Oh, they just knew he wasn't finna play.
And he got the biggest damn grimace smile on his face.
That's why he's smiling.
Every time he wins, damn clam.
Every time he wins, if he wins 10 games,
he is Ted Bundy in their ass. I promise you.
That is $5 million.
He is Ted Bundy in their ass. Every bit of it
with that hillside strangling ass.
I'm telling you, hey, night stalker ass nigga.
49ers got him with their contract.
Hey, dude, that John Wayne Gacy.
That John Wayne Gacy. with the clown suit on. You hear me?
With the clown suit on, man. Hey, man. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. And you hear it right now, man. I wouldn't be surprised the 49ers win the division, man.
Yeah. They're the best team in the division.
Yeah.
The Rams ain't doing that.
They ain't the Rams. It sure ain't damn Seattle. Actually, Seattle's the second best team in the division.
Yeah, they've been clowning too, man.
Geno Smith has been reborn.
Hey, that man found the youth. I need to go find it. He got to give it up somewhere. He found the youth.
You missed the BP earlier. I said Jared Goff and Geno Smith were the top 2 fantasy quarterbacks in week 4.
Damn. I can see that. Jared Goff put up a good 46, man. Geno put up like 42.
43.
42, 43. Oh, my God, man. Damn. Ouch.
Yeah, there was they were playing against 7 on defense. They had to be.
But Deebo Samuels, I got to ask y'all this, man. Y'all see the way San Francisco utilizes Deebo, backfield runner. Do you think they're setting Deebo up to possibly do you think he can get hurt, man? Possibly getting hurt.
Deebo only know one way to play, and that's how he plays. He can't just throttle it down. That's just how he is. That's how he plays.
Hey, shout out to Deebo Samuels for keeping me 4-0.
Oh man, get your ass
he caught
out
that
of
touchdown for you. He caught that touchdown for you that got you there. I was like, wow, that's it.
I tell you what, Jacksonville OC, how about you go watch the tape of the Frisco game yesterday? Deebo is ETN. Figure it out.
No, I can't say that, man. Deebo is
a whole different, figure it out.
He a whole different beast, man, from ATN.
We don't know ATN because they haven't used them right.
Yeah.
That dude is an ultimate mismatch.
Hey, ATN is more like an Alvin Kamara. Cause he can catch it out the backfield. He can get up there inside and hit it, man, with that speed he got. He more like an Alvin Kamara than he is a Deebo, man, because if you put him out there, swing passes, man, he get out there, he get in the open, he gone, man. Man, they need to look at it, see how they utilize him, man. And you know what? And the crazy thing about that, the coach is Doug Peterson, Super Bowl winning coach Doug Peterson. So there's no excuse. Doug should be able to utilize him a lot more in the ways to utilize it, man.
I'm in my wits end, man. So I keep waiting for this breakout game from ETN. That was my dark horse selection in fantasy, and has not come to fruition.
What you say? ATN was your dark horse, D?
That was my dark horse.
I'd say Deebo Samuels and Michael Parsons, they're giving birth to the new hybrid player. they're special players right there. Those two, that's something that you rarely see. That's a hybrid player that can play anything. So they like the forerunners for the way some players are going to get paid now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Like it's just a tweener. He's like a linebacker, defensive end, and Debo is a running back, wide receiver.
Right.
Running back extraordinaire.
Right. So what you can't just pay him as a receiver or just pay him as a running back. It's like, you got to pay him his both.
Oh yeah, you got to, man. Hey man, it's about that time for what the hells, man.
Hey, Champ.
What's up, baby?
Can you pull up that video of DK on the cart?
Oh, you talking about when DK shitted on himself Sunday, man?
No. Pull it up. You gotta pull up the video. Don't jump ahead of my what the hell.
I'm sorry, baby.
Right.
You got to set it up.
How you know we said you gonna go first? Oh, wait,
she already volunteered.
We'll let you go first then.
She been waiting. She been waiting patiently since we kicked the show off.
She been holding that, man. She been holding that in, boy. She has been
and holding newspapers like the paper boy.
Yeah, clinch them.
It's missing mailboxes. Hit the cat, damn it.
From the field moments
fair
ago.
Use, YouTube. Fair
taken
use.
From
Ready?
From the field moments ago, 7 catches in the game, 149 yards, and we will check with the Seahawks. Ken Hale down on the field with injury reports updated. There have been quite a few on the Lions side as
you can pause.
They lost Quintez Cephas.
Wait a minute.
When I saw that, I'm like, dang, DK got hurt. When that happened? I ain't seen the play. What's going on? DK then tweets out, clinch walk wouldn't have worked. I wasn't going to make it.
DK had the mud butts.
Hey, man, he had a turtle head. He had a turtle head that came out.
He definitely had some dingleberries after that because I know he didn't have time to get it all the way fresh and clean to go back.
What the hell did he eat on game day?
Man,
you having to go to the bathroom like that?
Hey, man,
look at the score. It is 9 minutes. It is 9 minutes and 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
He played. He was in Detroit, so they played the early game. So DK probably had some scrambled eggs. They ain't sit well with him.
They done put some Miralax in his damn pancakes.
Oh my God, DK, man. Hey man,
hey, go roll it back. He didn't look like he had the
Chris,
shit. He looked hella calm
right on the football field, right? But we're all human. It's just a restroom break.
Go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning. Look how calm he is.
From the field,
pause. I'm sorry. If you got a shit, that is not the face you're gonna be making.
Right.
Trying to look calm so he don't boo boo on himself.
He's trying to focus.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, that's the look that at any point, one quick move, and he just soiled his whole uniform.
Hey, I heard from insiders that he did shit on himself, man. He was going back there flop out.
But it was the tweet when he said the clinch walk wasn't gonna make it. I wasn't gonna make it.
Hey, that's facts.
Hey,
that's facts though.
Hey, now the funny part, hey, listen to the sports announcer what she says. Listen to her.
Ago, 7 catches in the game, 149 yards, and we will check with the Seahawks. Ken Hale down on the field with injury reports updated. There have been quite a few on the Lions side as they lost Quintez Cephas.
Chris, he seems superhuman on the football field, right? But we're all human. It's just a restroom break. No worries, DK will be returning to the game shortly.
All right, breaking news. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass anybody.
plate.
I was gonna say, I guess the cart gets you quicker when you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, no sense using your own legs when you have carts as well.
All right,
take a break, man.
And thank you. You just had all the Seahawk fans exhale there, take a breather because they'll need Metcalf back to secure this game. Meanwhile, Goff has to play catch up down 10.
21 of Seattle.
That's him coming back.
What will the Workers' Rights Amendment do?
Coming back.
A lot of good things. It'll put more money in our pockets.
Man.
Hey, man. Hey, Chris, so what you got to say to DK, man?
What the hell, man? You got you can't eat the eggs with the spinach on game day.
No, you can't, man.
You can't eat kale for breakfast. It doesn't work well. Don't drink that cup of coffee.
You can't order room service on the road.
Right, you can't order. Did the Last Dance teach you nothing?
Nothing. Jordan gave you the blueprint.
Oh my God.
What is the bathroom? He lived at Champ. No offense, I thought of you having to go poop in the middle of the show.
Nah, I shit before shows, not after shows.
It's the pregame. It's the pre-dump.
Yeah, hey, game time, man. Hey,
go before the show that keep us off the air for 2 hours.
hey, like right now, I gotta go let one rip, but hey, I'm gonna fight through it.
You come on, you play through the pain.
Hey, that's
you
it,
play
man.
through it.
I gotta eat this, man.
And then you can tell us enough if the clinch method works.
Oh my God, I gotta eat it, man. I'm sorry.
We clearly know the clinch don't work because I've tried that too. When you attempt to run, your body's like, oh, I can release this now.
Right. No.
This shit don't work.
I was all prepared to go with the Kanye thing, and then I saw the tweet with DK. I said, oh no.
Gang, what's your what the hell, man?
My what the hell goes out to Ameren, Missouri.
Oh Lord.
What they do.
You can put me on that list.
Hey, man,
I paid my tickets, first of all, this year, 2022.
Hey, fuck right. That. Hey, I'm going off camera for that one, goddamn it.
It is the year
fuck
2022.
You motherfucking lie.
These bastards.
BB said I gotta pay my mortgage.
I paid.
It's like, hey, I got jizz out.
I paid my electric bill on the 25th.
I'm muting myself too, goddamn.
They turn around and say, "Oh, because it didn't hit we didn't get the funds until the 27th when the bank released them. That's when they dated. So I incurred a late fee." I'm like, hold up, I made my payment on the 25th though. You don't backdate it? Oh, we don't put it into the system until our workers come in. What? So you're forcing me to have a late fee, even though I paid on time. And it's like I told them, the only reason you're doing it because you're the only dog in town.
That's facts. There's no competition.
No competition. So if anybody heard this, step up and become an electric company.
No, the fuck you don't. Don't
yes, you do.
What the fuck you
I
better not.
No,
don't you come up because you come no damn electric company.
And I ain't gonna pay y'all asses another dime.
All right, gang.
Can you just, hey, Champ, can you just tell them to lower my beat?
Hey, the views. Hey, who is Champ? Who is Champ? my name is Shaquille Sunflower.
Shaquille Sunflower.
Hey, Game, what's up, Game? Hold on, I tried to turn you up. Hey, come back on, Game. I hit you by mistake. Yeah. So, hold on. Wait. So, Game, what do you have to tell Ameren, Missouri?
I gotta tell Ameren, what the hell? Get it right, it's 2022. Everything moves instant. Ain't no way.
Is the coast clear? Is the close clear?
Hey, Brian is gonna be in witness protection. He gonna come on the next show behind the black screen with his voice mask. I used to be on a podcast.
hey, I'm gonna get that hot email from HR. Hey, buddy, can we talk to you come Monday morning?
Bring your badge.
Yeah, them motherfuckers come talk to me.
Oh, shit. That's a good one, man. Hey, Byron, what's your what the hell, man?
My what the hell goes out to the goddamn Mizzou football team. You motherfuckers will find a way to lose. You motherfuckers gave that goddamn game away. You are the fucking Dallas Cowboys of the SEC. Y'all will find a way to lose.
No, they are the Carolina Panthers.
Huh?
They the Carolina Panthers.
Hey, I don't give a hell. They suck. Y'all gave that game away.
that will make them a Falcons.
You pissed off ratings. Like y'all booster clubs should all take their money back. Coach need to be fired. Offensive coordinator need to be fired. The play calling was horrible.
Shocker, right?
Like you motherfucker, boy. I'm glad I ain't bet on that. You motherfuckers had the game won. Y'all could have put the knife in a coffin of Alabama for the season. There'd have been 2 losses for them.
Yeah, I want to know what? I was teasing a 10-year-old about that game. Don't judge me.
Damn.
Man, did Luther Burden at least have a good game?
No.
They wasn't even throwing him the ball.
Luther Burden, 2 catches.
That's another thing. He was in the top 10 in the nation in recruiting and the top 10
He was
players
the number one wide receiver
you can't
recruit.
get this motherfucker the ball. He only had three catches that game. Three
catches for 17, 18 yards. I put it in the group chat.
You
Bye, Luther. We'll see you in the portal.
I'm going to Mizzou practice tomorrow, and I'm downloading a app on everybody's phone, and they all need to go in that mug and use it.
Luther, are you angry at us? Luther, are you angry at us?
Oh, Luther.
Luther's
Georgia
gone,
should
man.
not have. After Georgia had that 7-minute drive to start the second half, they shouldn't have touched that ball again in the third quarter. They shouldn't have been able to get that back to the fourth.
Luther Burden,
3 and out.
Luther Burden the third, 3 receptions for 16 yards.
That's like a Cooper-esque performance.
Right.
Oh my God, man. He's out of there, man. Hey, Dino, Coach Corey, what's your what the hell? I'm sorry, Coach.
Hey man, my what the hell goes out to all these people who keep throwing sliders out holes. Hey man, I know everybody wanted to see him hit 700. I'm glad he hit 700. But man, the man can hit sliders. His bat speed is slow. So why are y'all not throwing him fastballs? We just keep trying to offer up this old hanging slider that ain't doing nothing. And the man is sending these balls into the seats at record pace. Especially Pittsburgh.
Did he say record pace?
He said record pace.
Hey,
he said record pace.
Game in Pittsburgh, it's more paper wrappers at the game than people in Pittsburgh. I said, damn.
You say
for Pittsburgh game, 7,000, there's 14,000 hot dog wrappers there. I'm like, what the hell
I'm dead.
on in Pittsburgh?
Hey man, God,
wait a minute. Even the beer vendors ain't even excited. They ain't even yelling no more. The beer vendors ain't even talking about, that's your cold beer right there. Hey man, we got something for you to drink if you want this shit. You want some peanuts? You want some popcorn? Man, I got all this over here, man. What you need?
Oh my God. Coach Corey, what you got to tell all the pitchers that throwing them hanging sliders to pool holes, man?
Hell, what the hell? Oh, y'all doing, man? What the hell?
Oh, Coach, you killed me, dog. I gotta go get some tissue, man.
Oh my God, man.
Oh.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Not more rappers than fans.
Man, my what the hell? I got two of them, man. Dino, what's yours, man?
Oh, hold on, I gotta pull my shit together, man. Coach got
let me give y'all my first one. Then I'm gonna give y'all the second one. Gonna be a good one, man.
Oh,
y'all better strap in for the second one.
Oh, wait a minute.
You go the first one.
Wait, did you say strap up or strap in?
Strap in for the second one, man.
I need a bathroom break.
Hey, Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown.
Wait a minute.
He exposed himself in the bath.
I need the cart. I need a bathroom break.
Hey man,
I need the gurney.
You too. Y'all too old to be shitting on yourself, man. But ladies, he shoved his ass. Hey man, Antonio Brown was over in Dubai, man. He jumps up, puts his ass in the woman's face, and on top of that, man, he shows his genitalia. He shows a picture of Tom Brady, shows a picture of Giselle when Giselle hugged him at the Super Bowl, and he just was ripping on him, saying, put your clothes back on or something to Giselle. It was crazy. It was disrespectful, man. So, man, AB, man, he's a goddamn idiot, man.
Well, we start hanging out with Kanye West.
Hey,
that's a classic case.
Might as well.
Hold on, man. You know,
this idiot before
classic
Kanye
case.
West.
So they should have never gave that nigga no money.
Oh,
he definitely not getting any more now.
Well, they ain't really give him what he got paid once. He
tricked that off.
He messed that money. He messed. The only thing he had to do was shut his mouth when he was in Las Vegas and get that
for 72 hours. For 72 hours.
They released his ass. But
the sad part is I actually seen him at the preseason game that year. I was out in Phoenix for a few days and I caught the preseason game, and he didn't even end up playing. His ass was on the sidelines.
And AB showed his genitalia, put it in the woman's face, and she went to the hotel people and saying that that was inappropriate and everything. He's over in Dubai. I mean, it's not in U.S. jurisdiction, but I mean, it does make news. But man, AB, brother,
who was recording?
One is entourage, one is partners.
See what I'm saying? Y'all be rolling with some idiots.
He records everything for Snapchat.
His own boy recorded it?
Own boy recorded it.
Oh,
idiot.
Man.
AB told him to record it. He put that on his Twitter account. That's on AB's Twitter account.
He's friends with Kanye West.
Man, I'm sorry.
Hey, he was an idiot before Kanye, Chris. You can't put it on Kanye.
CTE strikes again.
Right.
Yes.
Hold on. Speaking of Kanye, did y'all see this fool had that White Lives Matter shirt on this past week?
I think that was clickbait.
Nah, bro, it's real.
Well, they do that stuff for attention, man.
I think it was Photoshop.
That's Photoshopped.
Yeah. No, it was several people who had the shirt on. It was at a fashion show.
Yeah, it's part of his
real.
line.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's real.
It's
Ain't no clickbait. That's real.
Antonio Brown, what the hell, brother?
Jesus, take the wheel.
D, what's your what the hell, man? Then I'm gonna finish off with this last what the hell, and we ain't gonna do birthdays. We
late. It's already 11, so I'm gonna make this quick.
Yeah, West 10 in Miami after Sunday.
West 10, he down there getting pregnant in the islands again, man. Him and his wife been taking vacations, boy.
Look here, I think I did this earlier this year. What the hell's going on in St. Louis?
Oh Lord.
You probably didn't even hear the news, so we should be numb to it at this point. But yeah, so
yeah, I saw that.
Another ambulance stolen.
Yeah.
Ended up in the chase that ended South Broadway. Fuck is going on, St. Louis? Why the fuck are we stealing ambulances? This is the second time. It's the second time.
But
look how far this chase went on. This is from Crystal City. Now, if you're not familiar with the area, Crystal City is way the fuck out west.
That's an hour away.
It's more than an hour. If you talking about coming to South St. Louis from Crystal City,
yeah, it's a drive.
That's a haul for an ambulance. 48-year-old man, Dwayne Vardaman, charged with first-degree assault, first-degree tampering with the vehicle, armed criminal action, and resisting arrest.
Asshole.
Yeah, what the fuck, St. Louis?
The mental health issue is real in St. Louis right now.
Are we back? Are we back sniffing bath salts?
Yes, we are.
We never stopped.
Clearly, we have it in St. Louis. So
you haven't been down Grand, have you?
No.
Oh man. Hey man. My final what the hell? It goes out to athletes. To all pro athletes, man, that take for granted the ability to go out there and perform every day. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna share a video with you guys. And this was something that where I was at tonight and everything, man. And these pro athletes just take a lot of things for granted, man. And I got to share this with y'all and everything. Let me pull it up here. I had it queued up. Not the photo booth. Not that. Let me go right there. All right. Let me share it with y'all. And this one, here it is right here. This right here, I'm gonna paint the picture. This was all the kids that were in the special education class at Dunlap High School. They're the Dunlap Panthers. They do like a little connection like Panther Pals and things like that. And make a long story short, this was a volleyball game. So I'm gonna let y'all see this intro real quick. And these are two schools, Limestone and Dunlap, and these were their two special education classes and everything.
Anderson Connor, James Dawson, Hector Isigere, Eliza Jones, Madden Lewis Fortney, Ben Mace, Quinn Weebler Raymer, Sunday Clemens, and Corbin Egan. From Dunlap, Daniel Kim, Carly George, Kendall Howard, Rachel Lynn, Naomi Cruiser, Jalen Shivers, Maya Mishra, Jaden Davis, Shannon Kelly, Chloe Sace.
That was one portion of it, and this was something else, man. That just how you thinking, man. That's my baby. I just cut the edges and everything.
But the look on these kids' faces was priceless today, man. And my what the hell goes out to athletes. You got kids with disabilities. You got kids out here that don't have the ability to pick up a baseball, basketball, run a football, and everything, man. You got kids out here that don't have that ability to do that, man. And you take advantage and you take for granted what God has blessed you with, man. Shame on you, man. You take advantage, you take that for granted, man. Every day, I mean, that athletic ability God bless you with is not promised to you, man. And you half-fast do things. Some of you guys just half-fast do things to go through the motions, man. So these athletes that half-ass and bullshit around, man, I gotta tell y'all, man, what the hell, man? What the hell, man? Be thankful for what God bless you with, man, because He can take it away from you and just like that, man. So that was my what the hell, man, for that one, man. It just really touched me tonight, man. I was an emotional wreck today, man. Champ don't usually get emotional wrecks, but that right now, there, man.
Anybody who know you and know Lil Mama's story understands why.
Yeah.
Why.
Oh yeah. Hey man, I do gotta do a couple birthdays, man. My boy birthday today, the original 40-year-old virgin. The original 40-year-old virgin. AC Green. I think that's bullshit. He wasn't no 40-year-old virgin. He hung out with Showtime. He at least finger somebody.
He at least touched the box.
He at least.
He had to run interference on Magic at least one time.
Oh man,
at least once.
And you know, don't count.
Hey, and I know Magic 6 some of them on him and stuff just to go in there and get AC. Go in there and knock him out.
And carpet burning counts.
Wait. He got a friend.
Hey man, Coach Corey boy birthday today. The legend, he led the St. Louis Cardinals to 2 World Series championships in 2006 and 2011. And he's finna call it quits at the end of this year, man.
TL?
Yes, sir. Tony La Russa's birthday today. He is 78 today.
Wow. He's 78?
La Russa is 78, man. He is calling it.
Hold on. He's still alive?
He's calling it a career, man. Hopefully he is hanging them up, man. Another person birthday today. Hey, the founder of Def Comedy Jam, man, Def Jam Records. The Zen man himself, Mr. Russell Simmons.
Simpson.
It's his birthday today. Old Russell's birthday today.
Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you for coming out. Good night. God bless. And Chicago's own. Went to University of Memphis, West 10. Appreciate that, man. League MVP. He did it all, man. Hey, injuries really derailed him and slowed him up a lot. Derrick Rose. D-Rose birthday. Today, D-Rose birthday.
Yeah, D-Rose birthday.
D-Rose birthday, man. That's it for the birthdays, man. Coach Corey, give us this day in history, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I got a good one. On this day in history, 2001, man, the Seattle Mariners became the winningest team in American League history for the regular season with a 6-2 win over the Texas Rangers, winning their 115th game of the season.
Damn.
To go 115-47, breaking the tie with the 1998 New York Yankees, who finished 114-48.
Wow.
Never knew that.
Was Griffey on that team still? Or he had went to Cincinnati already?
No, that's with Griffey and Jay Bruner, man. And Martinez, Tino Martinez, man.
Yep.
Not Tino.
Edgar Martinez.
They also had Brett Boone and John Olerud on that squad.
A-Rod was on that team too.
Yep.
So they had, what's the name? Left-hand pitch.
Randy Johnson, the unit.
Warrior.
Now, why did that team win the series or even make it to the World Series?
Yeah, my cat, Jamie Moyer, who later on finished up with the Phillies.
Jamie Moyer, man. He threw a lot of outs for that team, man. That team was actually the best team in baseball and was picked to win it all. But the Yankees beat them in no, not the Yankees. Did the Yankees beat them? Who was that beat them?
Oh, one was Diamondbacks and who did they beat that year?
Now he talking about the Seattle Mariners. Now the Mariners
lost the American League Championship to the Yankees that year.
Yeah, they lost the ALCS. Yep,
to the Yankees.
To the Yanks, man.
Yeah, because they won 3 in a row from '99 to 2001.
Sure did. And that's when they had the unit, man. Yeah, they say the unit was supposed to throw game 1, 4, and 7.
And Griffin.
Yes.
They finished the season with 116 wins.
That's nuts.
Wow.
That was bananas, man. And that was the year Randy Johnson did win the Cy Young, and I think Griffey, if I'm not mistaken, was AL MVP that year.
Wow. And they broke that team.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next year, A-Rod left, didn't he?
He signed that big contract with Texas. Griffey left in, I think, 2003 to Cincinnati.
Yep. And Jay and Jay
A-Rod and Johnson and Griffey were traded in 98 and 99. A-Rod left the free agency in 2000.
Right.
And Buhner retired after that. Jay Buhner retired after that. Jay Buhner was one of my favorite guys, man. Hey, I like Jay Buhner, man. Just hard-nosed ball player, man. Came to work every day, ready to play, man.
Hey, man, I got one more in yesterday's history. Ben Simmons played in a basketball game.
Ben Simmons played in a basketball game.
You're an a-hole, coach. You just want to
he looked good though. He looked good.
It's preseason.
That's because he had a medical procedure on his back. That Negro didn't have no damn back surgery.
That Nostradamus ain't had no injury.
Right. Yeah, he just went to a chiropractor and they realigned him. That's all.
They gave it was an ininvasive little. He got a little shot in his back.
That's all he did, man. Hey,
some back surgery
and a kick in his ass. There,
man. Hey, that's it, man.
And that boy took about 36 Epsom salt baths.
Hey, he probably had one of Deshaun Watson
masseuses, yeah.
She came over there, rubbed it out for him, man.
Rubbed it out.
Oh my God, man!
That's how he ended the back in the first place.
Might be afraid of women.
Hey, man, no, because he shot his shot at Michael Blackson, the old lady, man. So he ain't afraid of women, man.
He said something, or she said no.
Nah, she told him no. He asked Mike. She said, she asked him, "Are you and Michael friends?" He said, "We know each other. We're acquaintances. I ain't gonna say friends." And Michael Blackson said that was his friend. Ben Simmons came over to his house. They went out dinner a few times, everything. But that just goes to show you, man, what a Negro wouldn't do to get the box, man. Hey, man, another amazing episode. No balls, no glory, man. Again, I apologize for the lateness and everything. We'll check you out this Thursday with our pick'ems. The results for last week's pick'ems. And we're going to do an abbreviated show. Well, who playing this Thursday?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You can do a full show.
Indianapolis and...
You can do a full show.
Oh, shit.
It's a short week for Indianapolis. Can't remember.
All you got to do is say Indianapolis. The other team don't even matter.
Well, it don't matter because Jonathan Taylor probably is not playing. So
JT is not playing neither. So whoever got JT, he won't be playing this one.
Man, quit trying to cast doubt on my squad.
Hey man, we check y'all out on Thursday, y'all. Peace out.
This week.
Peace.